welcome to Body, Mind, Spirit, my health and wellness brand. My name is Christie Ramirez and I'm a health and wellness expert. And today I wanted to start this new series called The Wellness Talk and show up about once a week or so and talk about thoughts that come to mind when it comes to wellness, our well-being, our mental state, right? If we break it down, well-being encompasses a lot of areas in our life. Well-being is so underestimated and undervalued because many people's attentions are elsewhere. And it's our well-being that catches us at the end of the day. It's what keeps us going day after day. And so I think that this is going to be a very important series, and for me to get comfortable with all of you, I've actually had already a specific topic in mind for today's wellness talk, and that is on the goodness of humanity. It's a very complex topic when speaking of humanity as a whole, because I truly do believe that there is goodness in humanity at the core root, in our heart, on our soul, right? Innately, humans are good because God made us good. And if for whatever reason humans astray from that goodness, it's because they're out of alignment. And when I speak of alignment, this is on spiritual alignment, right? Body, mind, spirit, what my health and wellness brand stands for. And so that's why I'm bringing this topic up today, because I do want to bring in topics that go outside a little bit of nutrition, meditation, yoga, or spiritual practices, and encompass more of the well-being aspect, the wellness part of this, the lifestyle part of this as well, right? And yeah, so the goodness of humanity. Take a moment to think about what comes to mind when you think of that phrase. I'm here enjoying this beautiful Saturday morning out in my pool deck right now, and it's very refreshing to get out in nature, get some fresh air. I'm having my first morning coffee of the day out here with all of you after my breakfast, and decided to get a little dressed up, because that's also part of the well-being aspect, right? It's doing things that might be outside your comfort zone but are gonna make you feel better. But now back to our topic on the goodness of humanity. Without getting too serious as well, because I know that there's a lot of things happening in the world, and has been happening in the world, and has always been happening in the world, right? And that shouldn't be a reason to judge humanity as a whole because of what a group of people do, or what certain people, perhaps even in your personal life, have done. It should not keep us from believing in the goodness of humanity, in the goodness of the souls that we encounter, right? Because also that's where traumas come in. If you've been hurt in the past, someone new comes in, maybe they remind you of that person, and automatically you judge that person based off what that other person in the past did to you. And I don't think that's fair either, right? Because again, if we are to embody this way of living in seeing the goodness in humanity, because this is a way of living, this probably should be one of the I guess like the I think it's called the Upanishads of yoga, in which there are standards in which they live in. And but more than that, it's just like having this protocol of how you live your life, and living by these certain I I don't want to say, what is this word? Commandments, but like a mantra, right? Seeing the goodness in all things. Because if we think of living creatures like pets, like plants, they are so unconditionally loving, innocent, and they've never done nothing wrong. And that is how we are born as humans. Initially, we are born with goodness. And so I think that we should revert to our Genesis and return to this innocent,